It's Madden NFL 22, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Ravens and the football team coming up next.
Well, this building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaud. And Charles, we look at this Washington team as they interplay here.
They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in Week 1. Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
So out comes the Washington offense onto the field.
And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
It's up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
To throw on 3rd down, Tyson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Spotted inside the 30-yard line. The number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running goals for defenses. And you think that maybe you'd like to hold them under 14 points or so? We think our offense can usually get 17 to 20, so that's a reasonable goal. But when you hold a team under 100 yards of total offense, you're going to win 99 to a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
And that is not to
where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team?
That leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, Tyson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here.
Football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And he is tackled inside the 40.
But they set a nice tone in Week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now it's Jackson. Touchdown! That's caught.
Market protected himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to get some of those big shots downfield.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Yards downfield at that point.
Throwing on 1st down. Tyson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not... From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tyson looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A 1-yard touchdown.
There.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. First down and more for Jackson. And all the way down to the 12.
Parker, he moves back farther.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
Open man is Duvernay. Here's a give to Dobbins.
Ooh, the juke. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins.
Because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big game downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short game. And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering.
No idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Chase Young in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Well, Lamar Jackson, for all the talents of escape.
Completion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Tyson. And his throw is incomplete. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And they get him.
As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
57 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he'll go out of bounds. Incompletion on first down. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. It's complete.
Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin as the first half is winding down.
And Washington able to cut into that deficit.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second.
Halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's
first possession of the second half now for Washington. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now Charles can...
Okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incomplete. You saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Hamler now on the return.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This one so far. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete.
Nose just perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. At the 36. Off play action. Tyson. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll go out of bounds Ravens inside the 15-yard line.
And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Back to throw. Tyson looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his third touchdown of the season, all coming.
Washington now with an important two-point conversion attempt.
They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th.
It's now a little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it.
That's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
And he's got this down to do next. A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down?
Dobbins running out of the gun. It's a first down and more for Dobbins.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. Washington down by 7, and time a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get this beyond the 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
There with 3rd down coming up.
He'll look to throw. Open man right side is Sharp. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down.
But I thought that was the key.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They had to go for it with such little time.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on.
So for Baltimore, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Meanwhile,